MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, a spring training matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch two-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Wade Miley, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, in his last outing, it was brief. Only 3 innings pitched and was tagged with the loss. Hopefully he'll be more effective in this one.
With a moment now, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
Michael Lee will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. To short, hit hard. Correa is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Thomas Upchurch will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Miley into the windup. Here's the 3-2. Shot towards second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Standing in now, number 4. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, this is all born from the fact that they're facing a really dangerous guy up there at the plate. And now with the runner up to second base anyway, they may even choose just to go ahead and put him on.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
2 out here and a runner at second. Good battle. Count remains full. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Cliff Lee gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
In now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Very weakly on the ground. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Into the box, Betts. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Alan Craig gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. After 1, no score. Joey Votto makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
In now, Yan Gomes. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Betts has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues. Alex Trimble set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, plenty of mistakes to go around here on this play. First off, the runner breaks much too early over there at first. So he should be dead to rights out there, but then the defense lets him off the hook, and he winds up taking second anyway.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a full count now, 3-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, and Lawrence is a good umpire. I've seen him get some stares from lefty hitters before on pitches away, but maybe only a handful of times.
Right side. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Michael Morse strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Lee's ready. Here's the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground, and he's retired, 1 away.
You know, doesn't it just seem like the cut fastballs are the pitches that destroy more bats than any other pitch? Here's another one right here. Running hard and in, and this bat doesn't stand a chance.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed. Maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Standing in now, Dominic Brown. Now the double steal is on here. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Lee is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Into the box, Castillo. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deal on 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Two and two count. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Plate. What a bizarre way to end the inning, but it will end nonetheless. Back at Marlins Park for the third inning as we get a nice aerial view of Miami Beach's Art Deco district. Arismendi Alcantara steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's a guy that's locked in at the plate. Even down 0-2, there's no panic in his approach. When you have that positive mindset at the plate, good things are going to happen.
Michael Lee will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Just checking.
Miley sets. 2-2 on its way home. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, Thomas Upchurch. 1-2.
1-2.
Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
And let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Simple throw over there.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here.
Trying to wear him out, I guess.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Ball. 3-1.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
Third inning, no score to this point. ripped down the line. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Chopped foul right at home plate. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Number 4 will be the batter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. And another foul ball. Has to be thinking strikeout here. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Grounded back up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The first baseman, number 19.
Joey Votto is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
2 and 1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Lifted the other way out to left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Yan Gomes is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back in standing. 3 runs already home here. Outside and a full count, 3 and 2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Javier Baez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. On the ground to third. Sandoval has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Twins are in front, 3-0. Eric Fryer will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
You don't need to be a lip reader or an expert in body language to know that he was not thrilled with that call. You know, just about every umpire has a different interpretation of what a high strike should be, but none of them like it when guys carry on like this. You got to be careful.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still 2-2. One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 50.
Betts stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1-1, here it comes. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Well, he's done a great job of getting 2 quick outs here, but the key now is to finish off this inning. Don't let these middle-of-the-order guys get a rally going.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, heading for second now. And he...
Boy, when you hit a ball into the gap like that, I don't care who the outfielders are. You have no chance of chasing that thing down. Splits the outfielders perfectly, in for an easy double. And boy, you got some things going now.
Into the box, Alan Craig. Swinging a high chopper. Votto gloves it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Giovanni Gallardo will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
52, Giovanni Gallardo.
Alex Trimble will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Gallardo into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Craig is there. One down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Arismendi Alcantara.
Digging in to try it again, Arismendi Alcantara. He singled his last time up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Sandoval fields it cleanly, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Yeah, the third baseman's playing back right here. It was almost like he was daring him to bunt. So he had to charge a long way to come in and get this thing. But he manages to come in, get the throw off, and get his man at first.
Michael Lee will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Thomas Upchurch would be next. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Thomas Upchurch will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
I don't know if maybe he's got one eye on the runner there, but he allows this ball to get right through him and into right field. So that's going to put runners at the corners now following the error.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
A check at the bag by Gallardo, and he'll dive back in safely. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
It took him a while to find the one he liked, but on the 8th pitch, he finally comes through with an RBI single. That's a great job of both driving up the pitch count and driving in the run.
In now, number 4. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Castillo on the move, and that's the third out. Twins forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Twins are out in front, 4-0. Randy Johnson is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 51, Randy Johnson.
Leading off the inning, Michael Morse, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Carlos Correa will dig in now, the winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Dominic Brown will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 4-0. Edwin Escobar is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Edwin Escobar.
At the plate, Joey Votto earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds down, and that's just a tough break.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes. Slider is right there, 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
And that misses 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Craig is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Into the box, Alex Trimble. Pitch outside, the throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
And it looks like these guys just don't want to take their foot off the gas pedal. They know even a lead like this isn't safe, especially with a lot of baseball left to be played. So he's on the move here, and he's into second with that stolen base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
Lifted in the air out to right. Betts has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they're in front 4-0. Jamie Wise makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Jamie Wise.
Leading off the inning, Castillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hopped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And A-Rod will look this one in for the first out.
Up next for
Well,
the Red Sox,
a fairly easy play that time, crossing into foul ground. He's got to keep his eye on the base coach for a moment there, but he puts it away without much trouble.
Stepping in now, Eric Fryer. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Rodriguez over to his left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
the second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Upchurch is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Henry Owens is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Henry Owens.
Arismendi Alcantara will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th. Hit to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
In now, Michael Lee. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 1 out, nobody on. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Castillo is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third. Now the tag from Sandoval, but it'll come too late. He's in there with 3 bases.
Both outfielders with a long run to try and get to this thing, but neither of them can get there as it's going to wind up one hopping the wall. That man decides he's going to turn it on and try and get to third. He'll do it easily.
Into the box now, Thomas Upchurch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
A man at third with 1 away. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Everybody's getting into the act now. Right on the heels of the triple, he comes through with a double of his own, and that's going to extend that lead out even further.
Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Ball inside.
Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Number 4 will be next. And the count will be full. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3 and 2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Luis Avilan will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring. Number 4 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
Well, he's done some pretty good damage in clutch situations with 2 RBIs in this game already.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle. Comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Obviously, the last thing you want to do here is load the bases when you've got that guy on deck.
Line towards center field. Castillo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Standing in now, Joey Votto. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Twins 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Number 68 will come in and pitch now.
For Minnesota, number 68.
Betts will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season, getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least, he shouldn't be.
Stepping in now, Alan Craig. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Michael Morse.
Michael Morse ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Grounded foul off to the right. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to South Florida. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Joe Mauer is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Joe Mauer.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Javier Baez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
To 2-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, they're setting up a way, and you'll see him go out of the zone to help him out. Hey, as a pitcher, there's nothing you like more.
In now, Alex Trimble. Chopped weakly to the left. There's Sandoval. Pedroia on to Morse at first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Joe Mauer will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 7, Joe Mauer.
David Hale is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. David Peralta is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. On the ground to the right side. Oh, diving stop by Votto. He's out.
Oh, love it. Well, that's highway robbery right there. Boy, if he doesn't knock this thing down, I don't think there's any chance the second baseman was going to be there in the hole. And not only does he make a great play, but he also hits his pitcher right in stride, which is not always as easy as it looks.
Shin-Soo Choo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Upchurch sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Dominic Brown waits on deck. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
We'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Into the box now, Dominic Brown. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Tap fouled at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Alcantara is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Eric O'Flaherty will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Eric O'Flaherty.
Luis Valbuena has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Billy Muller is also into the game as he takes over at short. Arismendi Alcantara gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Line drive to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Carlos Santana will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Carlos Santana.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And that misses. 2-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And the pitch on 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a two-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. To second for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
That's not exactly what you're hoping for when you turn to your bench. Granted, it's not an easy spot. Being a pinch hitter might be the toughest position in the game, but he just rolls over on this one, and that results in a huge double play.
Up high, 2-1 now. Three and one now. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Xavier Dillard will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing.
Keeping him close.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's running towards second. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for Minnesota as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Carlos Santana will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 41, Carlos
Casey Fien is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Casey Fien.
Addison Russell will also enter as he takes over at third base. Brett Gardner is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Leading off the inning, Castillo, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, catcher.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the 8th, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
Eric Fryer will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Dustin Pedroia will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
The 2-2 pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Number 70 will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and it's now a 5-2 game.
And this home run was huge, especially right there in that dugout. At 5-0, you were starting to get the sense that this might not be their day. But now that they're on the board to make it 5-2, I'd say anything can happen from here on out.
Your attention, please. Now
so a new pitcher to tell you about, and it's the Dominican-born right-hander Neftali Feliz who gets the call. Christian Vasquez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Hey.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Feliz sets. 1-2 on its way. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the 9th inning from Miami. It's the Twins 5 and the Red Sox 2. Number 70 will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 70.
Number 28 will be the new pitcher.
Number 28.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Marcus Semien will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here.
Marcus Semien.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
A good job there of making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Number 40 will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Number 67 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. And again he'll snap one over to first. And he'll dive back in. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Into the box, Javier Baez. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. One and two, here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball. He keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Stepping in now, Alex Trimble to short. He's got it. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Minnesota leads this one 5-2. Number 40 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 40.
Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Mark Melanson.
Number 39 is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Aaron Hicks is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Justin Smoke will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Melanson looks in. Here's the 2-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
And with a 3-run lead here in the ninth, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
Luis Valbuena will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. On the ground to third. Russell is there. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Billy Muller makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Should the lead hold, the win would go to Cliff Lee. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And you just had the feeling that even though they were down to their final strike, they were not going to go down easily, and now they're going to keep this game alive for at least 1 more batter.
Dominic Brown stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 out with the man at first. Squared that one up just a little late. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And guys, the Twins were given a great boost in this one thanks to the start of this man, Cliff Lee. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 5-2. So long from South Florida.
The final line score for